Alright, hello YouTube. I haven't made a video in a long time because there hasn't just been any gacha games to play. I'm new to actually trying for content because I want to try to be better at it, but JoJo's probably one of my favorite shows of all time, so I figured since the game finally came out, it's a gacha game, I might as well make a little bit of a guide on people who don't speak Japanese or who are hesitant on hopping into it just because hasn't gotten a global release or even a global announced date yet. Depending on how successful it is in Japan, I don't know if we'll even get a JoJo's for English. It might just stay Japanese. So best time is just to hop in now, especially while things are going hot with rewards and logins and stuff. So right now, if you want to download the game, what I'd recommend doing is going to the Play Store if you're on Android, or actually if you want to download multiple Japanese games from the Play Store, just create a Japanese one. It's pretty easy. If you don't, you can just go to your here, go to the fucking what is it called? I'm on LD Player right now, so I don't like have my actual account for my phone, so I can show everybody. But just go to like Chrome, go to like logs, and then all right. So back from that, now I got to go to APK JoJo or APK. It's gonna be from QApp. QApp is the best place to go to, especially. I mean, you can even just download the app if you're on Android. You can download it right here, and then it's going to take you through it. Just download it. See? And I already have it. So, and I download it from the Play Store, but that's just because I have a Japanese account. If you want from iOS, I don't think there's any other way other than having an actual Japanese iOS account, which is still pretty easy. I have one and I made one for my friends. They were able to download it on their phones, their iPhones. So, unfortunately, I can't give a guide on that, but once you're able to actually get it on iPhone, if you have any questions, I can help out because I don't have a big channel. I can help out basically anybody who comments because I get those notifications anyways. So if you're on iPhone and you need help, just let me know and I'll help you out. But so we're gonna start the tutorial. Usually, so the rerolling process I'm actually gonna go over as well, just because it's so damn easy. So we're gonna go through the tutorial. Tutorial's pretty quick. Um, Nothing too crazy. You gotta download the game, so I'm probably gonna cut until it's finished downloading. Download speed is pretty decent, so we'll see in just a moment if it even goes by quick. If it doesn't, then I'm not gonna bother cutting it. However, I am a little disappointed in the selection for some of the URs. Like obviously Dio, like Jotaro, Bucciarati being a UR is great, but Wamu or I believe Wamu is a UR. There's some characters like Zeppeli, not Caesar. Caesar deserves to be a UR, but like his dad? No. Some of these URs don't make a lot of sense, but I mean, hey, we have a JoJo game, so I can't complain. So, if you don't know the combat in this game, it's a turn-based, but you can walk around and stuff. It's like an RTS, and I kind of like it. So, obviously, okay, if you don't know anything and you're really just starting it, this is the tutorial. They're going to teach you, but this is basically an attack, basic attack. If you want a basic attack and you have, so you obviously have your HP, you have your ability. It's like Pokemon as well. So think about it like you have SP, where if you have like a Pikachu and he needs to do an attack, he has to have a certain amount of SP for a move. So you basically wait a few turns by doing basic attacks or even by doing your supports to build up stuff. So before I click anything else, I'm going to explain real quick. This is your EP. This is basically SP, and I think this is how many times you can use it. I don't know too much kanji, so I believe that this is how many times you can use it per match. So this is, I think, you obviously start off, I think, with a certain amount when you have a low level character. Like you just, obviously as you progress through the game and your characters, I think you're gonna start with higher so you can just ult right away. But you want to save that I mean, obviously for bosses, since these guys are low. I mean, this is a tutorial, so it's not gonna be too much. But let's go ahead and just complete this tutorial real quick. It's not too bad. It doesn't take too long. I think it just goes over the small things like this is support. So supports are cool because I mean, when you start the game, everybody's gonna start on one side of the map, so you have time to basically support your whole team, and then go on. I think that's probably the best thing that people are gonna want to do because there is PvP in this game. I don't think it's out yet, but we're definitely gonna be getting that soon if it's not like something to do like right away. Now, don't. Okay, since right now the game just came out, this Jotaro is the banner unit, but he is not a limited banner unit. So do not, and I repeat, do not spend a ton of money for him right now. I am saving all of my currency on my other account right now, on my main account, for when the limited comes out. I don't know who that is because I haven't been looking too much, but don't spend too much. Reroll, just reroll. Don't spend for dupes because dupes in this game are just like Arknights. I am very happy about it. People are saying, oh, this game is going to be so pay to win. No, it's not. You don't get fucking buffs and massive, like, insane, crazy things you get in other games for this. It's literally just like stats. Like, obviously stats will matter, but it's not going to matter as much as people are going to be like, I can't even do anything. So, again, rant over. This is the gacha now. And I don't think it's going to give me the option to do anything other than summon. Yes, obviously for this, you're just going to get a guaranteed Jonathan and I think Arena. And I think that's basically it. But so, if you haven't seen the animation, I'm probably just going to skip it just because I don't want this video to be too long. I can't skip it. So I lied to you. I tricked you. And you're stuck in this animation just like I am. It's a good animation though. And okay, one thing to know is when you do get a UR, there is fake outs, I believe. So when you get a UR, that cracking screen is gonna go rainbow. And when it goes rainbow, I mean, that's just how you know. You get a guaranteed UR, and it has kind of like a like a quote, and then it shows a picture of the character that you're gonna get in the background. So it's not too bad. We're gonna do a little bit of re-rolling in here. I want to check to see how long this video is because I don't want to make it too long for people. It's about 7 minutes right now. I have to cut out like 20 seconds of it. So it's about 7 minutes long. What I did right there, I just auto use the team. It's gonna go to the tutorials, but basically, so I'll give a little bit. I mean, it shows the English, whatever shows English. I'm not gonna explain too much, but like here, you have your enhanced formation, which is basically where you go to level up your characters. Archive is very nice. I'll show that in a little bit once you start collecting characters, once you start doing the story. It basically gives you double rewards. If you ever played Dragon Ball Legends, oh, and I think we're done with the tutorial now. But if you've ever played Dragon Ball Legends and you've completed story, it'll give you summons for doing the story, and it'll give you stuff for completing, like getting characters or whatever, like doing little missions. It's very nice. The stamina in this game is not a problem whatsoever. I've basically been capped out at 1,000 stamina on my main account at every point in time. And let's see. So the download rewards, they're good. Like 2,800 with the select. Then you get a free UR. I mean, obviously Dio is good. Like I use him still on my team right now. I have Jotaro. Though I will say you don't have to get Jotaro. You don't have to roll for him. You do not have to, like, if you get him from this banner, you don't need to roll and keep him. If you don't want him, he's good. Don't get me wrong. So, but what I will say is this. I took me a while to find it because I couldn't find where you see the rates. So this is a free banner. You get a multi basically every day, and I think you can get any UR character. Let me see real quick. So you can get any UR character at very low rates. I mean, it's a free multi. You know, why not? This game is pretty nice, and so this is the rarity card. I think this is support. I think this is only support. I believe this is only support. This doesn't seem like, it doesn't say characters. So it's just card. Yeah, this is Coddle. So it looks like supports. That's just what it would be. So I mean, like, look, it's still fine. This is paid. You don't have to do these. I did this one and I got myself. I got prosciutto. Sorry, and I got him twice, unfortunately. But we're gonna do some summons real quick. In my opinion, the best character in the games in this game right now is either Bucciarati, but you can get him from paying if you really want to. Like, you don't even have to summon; you can get extra shit. Bucciarati, Killer Queen. Jotaro is very good. Um, Caesar seems pretty strong. I like most of the URs are pretty good. So unfortunately I don't think we got a UR here. If we did get a UR, it's going to just like cut into it anyways. So we're just gonna keep going, and then if we don't get a UR here, we'll re-roll, and then I'll show you. It's just really quick, but I'm gonna try to keep it nice and sweet so that we can actually get into what I have to explain. Because so far I've just kind of just been going through the tutorial like an idiot. I'm just gonna skip. Okay, so this is a UR, and this is Arena. She's a support card, so we were not really looking for supports in the beginning. Uh, yeah, unfortunately that's kind of an L, kind of an L. So we are going to go again, and they do have guaranteed UR steps, which is very nice. I think this game is the least pay to win JoJo game. No, most of the JoJo games that I played in the past haven't really been that pay to win. I didn't play the fucking clacker one that much. I just didn't, unfortunately. No, I don't think anything. So on my actual account, I got Jotaro from a single. Singles in this game don't seem like they do much for multis because multis are 10, singles are also 1. You don't get a +1 for doing a multi, nor do I think you also get a guaranteed SR. I think it's just you get something. So we're just going to go ahead and do this real quick because if I can get Killer Queen, I'm going to add myself on my alt account or my main account with this account. So um, what I will say is uh, JoJo's as a gacha game, we had one not too long ago. Well, I say that, but it's been about 3 years. Oh my god, it's been almost 4 years now. Holy shit. So we had JoJo's Pitter Patter Pop. It was a pretty niche game in the NA side because not a lot of people like. I'm trying to get more people to like. If this game is successful in Japan, it's obviously going to come to global. But if we can just keep people on JP, and they learn a little bit of Japanese because, I mean, I know most people want to learn it anyways, so might as well get started and play a game that everybody's going to be on. Like, if you're going to swap to a server where you can read a little bit of English, I mean, it's just a waste of time in my opinion because there's a lot of stuff that you can do. Like, get ahead, get started, be ahead of the global community. I just don't like waiting as well. It's just so stupid. JP, fake is fucking 2 years ahead. Like, I summoned for Senji Muramasa on JP, and then I had to wait 2 years for him to come out on global. Like, it's mind numbing. So unfortunately, we didn't get anything. I might have to do a little bit of cutting in this video. It might look choppy because it's my first time. We'll see how it goes. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to title. So I'm going to go back and do it again. You're going to go to menu. And you're going to go to title. This is Taitaru. You're going to go here. You're going to go OK. This is just one reroll. I don't think I'm going to do too much just because then you're going to go to data right here. That's data. It's account deletion right here. You're going to go OK. And then you're going to do the left one. It's going to confirm. And then you're going to do OK. So then what's going to happen is you're going to click. You're going to do the user service. You're going to do agreement or what is it? Something application. You're going to type in your name. You're going to do skip. The right one, the white one. It's that one is skip. That one is skip the entire prologue. So you basically are saying, I know how to play the game. You can't skip it unless you've completed it one time. So now that we've done that, it's a very simple process for rerolling. It literally takes 5 seconds. It does not take, it can't get easier than this for rerolls. They made it so simple to reroll. If I hear anybody fucking complain, I'm going to give you a big old smooch on the fucking tip of your hair, okay? Stop. That is bullshit. There's a lot, I've only seen people complain. I haven't actually had people complain. But I'm starting my own YouTube channel. I'm going to be dedicating my channel to this. Kind of like The Truth does for Dokkan. If there's other games that people want to see me cover and my channel actually does grow miraculously, I feel like I can be pretty boring sometimes. We'll see. I've made stuff in the past. Hasn't been too great. We're going to go ahead and go over here. I don't think the rates are any different. Let's just check real quick. Just because. If the rates are different, then I would say summon on one banner over the other if you want to get a certain character. If you want to chase Jotaro because he's obviously going to be the higher. He's 0.71, 0.70. It's actually not too bad for rates as well. UR is 2%. It's not too bad. It's better than fucking Honkai Star Rail. And I think there's a pity. Yeah, it's a fucking there's a what is it? There's a better pity in this game than Star Rail, and the sales are good. Ah, don't even get me started on that shit. That game is for shitters. Oh man. And it was so good too. It was so good. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate what the circumstances have put that game in, or actually the devs, I would say. So we'll watch the first one. If I don't get anything, we'll just skip until I get a UR. If I even do, I might. I think in the three or four multis I have right now, I should be able to get at least one. So aside from that, if anybody has a favorite JoJo character that they want to see in the game, obviously in the future, not in the future, because every JoJo character will make it into the game as long as this game can last a while. That's why I want to make this video, and I want to like. My thing is, I want to make videos on things that I like, and this is something I very much like, and I want to bring people to it so that it stays live longer because I know how good the other JoJo gachas were, especially Pitter Patter Pop, but that game died while it was making a decent amount of money. It wasn't making a ton; it was making about 500,000 a month, which is not too much, but it should have been making a little bit more. But it was only JP. I would like to make sure that I can bring a lot more English-speaking people over here, even if it is just by like giving guides, like reading kits, that kind of stuff. Like just making things a lot easier for people to get into it because I want this game to succeed. I love playing JoJo. I love like anytime there's a collab. Oh shit! Anytime there's a collab for any gacha game that I play, I hop on it immediately and I get the characters and then I usually dip. So I don't think I got anything. But what I'm going to do is instead of just wasting your time, because I've been here for about 16 minutes, oh my lord, this is going to be a video. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to just summon, I'll probably do it off camera or something, if I even, if, I'm, whatever, it's probably not going to happen. So, let's go over this stuff real quick. This is the battle arena. This is going to be what you're going to be playing for PvP. It's not, I think, total endgame. I think it's just a side thing that you can definitely do. It's not out yet. So if you click on it once you're level 10, you're going to be like, well, how do I play it? Unfortunately, right now, there's just no way to play it because I think that people, or the devs are allowing people to basically build up their accounts. Um, and I think Battle Arena is actually capped at level 30. So every character that you have is level 30. Now, one more thing I'm going to show. Well, one more thing. I'm going to show everything. So let's go to Dio for a second. So we have him. This right here is basic. So we can ignore that for now. This is the level. What we have is all the stuff that we got for free from when you log in the game, and this is the pre-reg rewards. Get a free character to any character you have, especially if you reroll to level 30 instantly. And yes, you can do okay. That's just saying you're basically leveling this character to max, and I think you're using more than what you need to. This right one. So say you summon. This is dupes. This is a duplicate tree. Now, unfortunately, I haven't progressed much, obviously, on this reroll, so I can't show everything. So, what I will say is if you've ever played Dokkan, there's a thing called links. Links are very cool. They have it in this game, and I think it's something pretty similar, or it's just rank. It's either a link or a rank. It does say rank right here, but it seems like you just level it up, and I don't know if you play, just play. Let me go on my phone real quick, and I'll go ahead and I'll tell you guys real quick. If you just play, let's see, I'll go to formation. I don't know if you just play and you get it because I haven't seen anything on my characters so far, like on my Jotaro. I haven't seen him rank up. I did rank him up. No, you have to use these crystals that you get, and then you can get him to rank, and it boosts his stats. It boosts them significantly. Getting Jotaro at level 69 from level 4, rank 4 to level 15, it costs 8 million of the currency. It's not too hard to farm. It gets him from HP 868 to HP 1536. It increases his SP, increases his EP, it increases basically all of his other stats. Now that's cool, and that's just another way of farming. This right here is the ability tree. Now, I can't show it right now, but it's a literal fucking skill tree where you can just go, you have to go through and you have to unlock all the things where I guess they start with. So, if you saw in the beginning of the tutorial where you don't have a lot of SP, you can't cast your ultimate at the beginning. The more you go through the skill tree, the more you upgrade the character's ability, obviously, and then you max them. It's kind of like, again, they took a lot from Legends, I believe. It's a legend. Just think of it as a legend skill tree, just not as annoying. You go through. It's pretty big, but I think as long as you click on like a part of the skill tree that's the furthest to the right, because you slide over. If you click it and then you upgrade, I guess it gets everything from the previous part of the tree. There's three. So there's a middle, and then there's one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three. So it branches. But as soon as you unlock everything, I believe you'll be able to start with max SP and EP, and just be able to use your supports and be able to use your ultimates on whatever. Say if there's a boss, boom, rip. You can cast your ultimate kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I like it. Now they do have in the middle for that. They have, I guess, a training for each ability. So for instance, if I go back to Dio, sorry, I'm all over the place at the moment, but I'm trying to get this, done because I don't really see any videos on this. It's for some reason just not very popular, but it's JoJo's, and we've been waiting for a gacha for a very long time, and I know a lot of people have because I've seen people like Mr. Baby make videos on this, and we were like, where the hell is this game? So, um, where can I see his skills? If I go to his status, can I see it? So this goes and just shows what he's good against. I guess these are the typings. So this is power. I mean, Ka. I believe this is just power. I think this is like intelligence. This is like it's like Dokkan typings, and I think these are I think these are the colors that are coordinated. I'm not entirely too sure. I think power might be red. That's just what it's always associated with. But um, uh, I think he also there's also Guts in this game. So Guts from Fate, if you've ever played Fate Grand Order, what a Guts is basically before a character, if a character's gonna get one shot, he survives or he or she survives, and they apply this thing called the Guts effect, and they either get a buff or they get like they always get a buff or they just live, and then they can attack for one more turn before if they take one more piece of damage, then they die unless they have like a stacking Guts, which is we don't need to worry about that for now. But abilities is basically he has four skills. He has his attack, he has his second attack, his third attack, and then his ultimate. So you can upgrade those and just make them stronger. Obviously, it just increases the stats. It just increases the damage. It increases basically everything, and that's fine. That's good. Now there's one more thing called set. It's called set, and I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look more into it, but I believe it's like a little bit of a passive that you can add on. It's called. There's a set ability and there's a battle ability, and I believe you can add a set to your abilities. And what I mean by that is, I think what it looks to me is I'm just going based off of, intuition right now, is it looks like you'll get pieces from doing certain content, and you'll be able to put those on, and if it works, like kind of like relics. But there's a three. It says there's a set ability, and then there's a the reaction ability. So I believe there's a reaction ability, and then there's another kind of ability for your basic attack. So I'm not entirely too sure what that is. I'll figure that out eventually, and then I'll probably make a video on it. If somebody can comment and they let me know because they're further ahead of me, then yeah, 100%. Just go ahead and put that in, and I'll pin it. Um, okay. Now that we've got a few things out of the way, assist cards, they're basically what you would expect. Support assist cards, they assist cards give I think a second passive or another passive. They just buff. It's kind of like a weapon card from Honkai Star Rail. Supporter is an actual ability that you do get where they buff your like a certain area of characters. So if I click on area real quick, and I think I can check how, yeah. So hers is a single target, but depending on in the future what characters get released, we could see a ton of like cards being like fucking, I don't know, half the map area kind of thing. It's just maybe how power creep might work, but I doubt it since PvP is gonna be a thing. They're probably gonna be tuning things. Formation is where you're gonna go, obviously, to just add people in. So one more thing that I will say before I move on onto the last part for like events and stuff is the fuck, I lost my train of thought. Whatever, I'm just gonna go to events now. I'll cut that out. So now that we're here, this is the main story. Right now we have Stardust, Battle Tendency, Phantom Blood. These are obviously going to be coming later. I believe we'll get part 7 and part 8, of course, and then part 9 once it eventually does come in fucking 2090. Um, you don't need to worry about this. I don't even think you get much from this. This is just hints. It's just battle tips. This is the event tab. Whenever you complete a certain part of the Phantom Blood, you'll unlock that. Oh, I think it's level 4, player level 4. So if we complete that, you'll unlock that. I believe that and this are endgame. That looks like a raid, and then this looks like boss rush. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I don't read kanji too much, but or it could be flipped. Could be a raid, and then the other one is a boss rush. Actually, sorry, I remember what I was gonna say now. This is gonna be archive. This is good. This is very good. So whenever you complete story, you're gonna come here, and you're gonna click on whichever one you're doing, and you are going to fill out this. You're going to fill out that as well. This doesn't actually matter. I lied. This doesn't matter. It's this. You're going to get like people that you have met in the story, and it's going to give you summon currency. And then what you're going to do is you're also going to go to units after you've summoned, and you're going to click up here, and you are going to get more summon currency. Bada bing, bada boom. It's just how that goes. Like the more you collect, the more you get in return, which is pretty good. Obviously, once you get everything, it's just it's a collection game, so they're just rewarding you. Right here, they are giving you these medals. These medals are pretty big actually. You can collect 500 of these, and you can get a free UR for free. Just playing the game, using the characters, getting certain challenges done with them. It's not bad. So we're gonna go to shop. There's two shops. This is actually buying stuff, and this is the exchange currency. So this is the event. You also do get a free weapon for Dio, right here. This is his. This is I guess this is his actual weapon, and it gives him a passive. Uh, uh, Jonathan, blah blah blah. Oh, this isn't a passive. This is just explaining what happened. I believe this is a passive. So his typing gains, I think 16. I believe that's 16 damage. Um, and then something 40% buff. I'll have to look this up. He gets an assist. Oh, this is a party bonus, I believe. So anybody who is, I guess, this typing, because remember, this game has typing, so this is like villain. Uh, let's see. So he does give. This is a buff to the negative, I guess. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. You get summon currency, like tickets. These are good. Use those obviously if you wanted to get a character. That's how I got prosciutto. These are the medals that you can get a free UR unit or support. It's not a selector. You just summon and it's a guaranteed UR. That's nice. They have a lot of good stuff. They got supports. They've got friend stuff. They've got weapons for Josuke. It's good. Like they've got a good shop. And this is all free to play. This is all stuff that you can just farm. And this is the last thing I'm gonna go over before I end the video because it's like 25 minutes now. It's 28 minutes. Holy shit! I'm so sorry. Okay. It's probably been breakneck, so I apologize. This is the login screen as well. Use this, collect your stuff, get your tickets in, and then you're chilling. Um, this is called the season pass. It's just like a regular battle pass, but they don't give you a character. They just give you summons. It's actually not bad. It's just like a track pad to actually get some stuff, and it's got pretty good rewards. It's only 500 paid, but you get I think 1,200. Not bad. It's really not bad, and it'll help you build your stuff up. Now I don't know if they're gonna eventually add characters to this. I don't think so. Highly doubt it. They already like JoJo's roster is big, especially with each character in each fight each character having multiple fights. I highly doubt that they would do this for this just because it would limit the amount of time that they have for each release. They would have to do collabs and shit. So season pass is just gonna strictly be that. And then the last thing, last but not least, is going to be harvest. I don't have this unlocked right now because you get it at player 8. But basically, this is an AFK mode where you just put 3 characters and they go out and they get you shit. They get you stuff every like every I would say 8 hours is when it completes. It's out of 40, and you can get like dupes, I believe, for your SRs and your Rs, which is pretty damn nice. So you can have a fully duped SR character. I'm almost 100% sure because if I go here, say to my Dio, and I go to his ability, something in the shop allows me to convert it so that I can get his stuff. Maybe it's just for ability bonus. I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments might have to explain that for me, but I believe it's something to do with dupes. But once you get that done, you can just do it. Like it's a very passive thing. Um, I think that's all for now. If you wanted to also change your profile, this is your player profile where you have your icons. This you can also get a icon for completing the event on hard mode, which is pretty nice because you'll have that and then it's cool. Um, you can also change your character from here, so on and so forth. Now, they're going to add more stuff later, but there is no linking. There is no data linking other than transferring your data. So if you want to transfer your data, you're going to do this. It's just like Fate for now. You can click the two phones. This is pretty important. Click the two phones. You're going to copy your ID. You're going to create a password, and then you're going to click OK, and it's going to give you basically the OK. You can transfer it now. So if you're on your computer like I am right now, and you want to transfer it to your phone, you can go ahead and do that. It's your login. This is how many stars you have that are paid. So if you want to check to see how many paid stars you have compared to how many free play stars you have, you can do that. This is your items. Um, you know what? Before we end it, let's just go ahead and send off a few summons. And this is your mission tab as well. This is where you get all of your AP. You're logging into the AP. Japan is 14 hours ahead of me because I'm in Texas, so like I just get my AP basically anytime I wake up. And then over here you get like a login. This is a title for logging in for 30 days, and then they have other stuff for completing. I guess you get like a arena class 2. So battling an arena will get you stars. Um, Tokens can also get you tickets, which is just equivalent to stars. This is for the event. This is the Dio event. Um, you'll get when you get to level 8, you'll see what I'm talking about. But these are all like story, getting through like all that stuff on hard mode. It's nice, very nice. They give you a lot of free to play stuff. I recommend saving it and just re-rolling for characters like, I don't know, whoever you want, like Jotaro. So unfortunately with tickets you cannot use them on Jotaro's banner, but you can still get Jotaro on this banner. Just remember, it's not going to be the same rate as that one. Um, that's definitely something to remember. Let's go ahead and just skip because I don't think I'm going to get anything crazy. Um, if you wanna watch these summons, you definitely can. I'm not gonna force you, but thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let these finish out. I'm gonna basically be talking to myself at this point because I'm a skits. And yeah, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I just appreciate you watching. I'll be making more content in the future on this game for sure. Um, I just need to figure out how. Maybe it's going to be news. I don't know if it's going to be entirely gameplay, like how to beat certain stages. I'll go over that when I get there. But so far, I haven't encountered anything too difficult. The auto battle feature is pretty like decent, so I don't have to worry too much about like, oh man, it just did this really stupid play. It's not like any other auto battles that I've really had to encounter. So, it's not bad. Um, what I will say as well before I go is in order to fully skip story or like if you wanted to um, farm something, you need to 3-star it before you can like skip the battles and just get the rewards. So, now that that's all, thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you guys next time.